Now I'm going to put this in the lathe, run a tool across it, maybe take off a millimetre or two, put the grits on it, see how it finishes up. Okay, cheers all. But there's thousands of little tiny bubbles. It makes this look a little bit hazy when you pick it up. But apart from this little kind of hazy bit in the middle, it's not worked out too bad. And I think if I spent a little bit more time on it, I would get it, I'd definitely get it better. This is what I'm going to do. Can you see that? That's just a little scroll saw pattern I've cut out of another pattern. It drills okay. I've put some tape on the bottom, so when I'm sliding it around on the scroll saw bed, it doesn't scratch up the acrylic too much, the Alumilite. Okay, so over to the scroll saw. Okay, I've got a number two blade in here. I've cut plastic before. I've not cut Alumilite, so I need to make something like a vice, a clamp that holds the disc while I'm cutting, because if the disc, this one, wasn't exactly flat, so it's got a little bevel on it, so it kind of rocks a little bit, but also because it's quite small and it's round, it's very hard to keep a nice hold of it when you're going around delicate cuts. So I need to make something up that this sits inside. I can clamp it, and then I've got a bigger area to move around. But this is the first test, so I'm going to get the paper off and I'll come back to you. I put this on because I wanted to protect the surface of this a little bit from the scroll saw bed. Here we go, coming to the old important bit here. By the way, the Alumilite cuts brilliant. Listen, I'm going to get the rest of this off and I'll bring you back. So I've just got all the paper off. I'm just clearing up the cut edge. I've run a round file around it as well, and that cleans it up a nice. And also this blade, if you just run it across this surface, it gets all the white, well, I suppose it's the equivalent of sawdust, except this is, you know, dust from the plastic. So there it is, the reindeer. Yeah, I quite like that. I've definitely got to sort out these marks because it shows up when I glint it in the light there. There is dead center of the piece, you know, because you can see where the sanding marks are. But yeah, I quite like it. It's nice to cut, but I'm very happy that the Alumilite cuts nicely. It's brilliant. It's like butter actually, and it doesn't. I've had I don't know what it's been in the past, whether it's perspex or whatever they call this other kind of plastics. Whereas when you cut through it, it actually welds itself back together. This Alumilite is fantastic for cutting. Okay everybody, thanks very much for watching and see you soon.